Have you ever wondered why some people accomplish extraordinary things while others spend their entire lives talking about what they're going to do? It's rarely because they're smarter, it's rarely because they're more talented, and it's almost never because they had more opportunities. The difference, see, is much simpler. They've learned to trust themselves. Every dream you've ever had, every goal you've ever written down, every business you've wanted to start, every investment you wanted to make, every skill you wanted to learn, it started with a promise to yourself. But every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I'll wait until things settle down, you're making another promise that you probably won't keep. Over time, you don't just lose momentum, you lose confidence, because confidence isn't something you magically wake up with. Confidence is built one kept promise at a time. Today, we're going to talk about the promise that has the power to change your life forever. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Motivation Monday here on the Unbearably Bullish Podcast, the official podcast of The Bull You Can't Bear. I'm your host, Donald Johns. I'm grateful you have chosen to start your week with us. Whether you're driving to work, sitting at your desk, finishing a workout, or simply enjoying your morning coffee like me, thank you for being a part of this incredible community. Here on this show, our mission is simple: to help you become a better investor, a better entrepreneur, a better leader, and most importantly, a better version of yourself. Because success, it isn't an accident. It's built through daily choices. And here at The Bull You Can't Bear, we believe in three things: strong markets, stronger mindset, unlimited opportunity. We believe in connecting, collaborating, and monetizing opportunities. And above all, following the herd that's moving towards growth, not fear, baby. Today's episode is about something we all struggle with: keeping our promises to ourselves. So let's dive in. See, confidence isn't found, it's earned. People spend their entire lives searching for confidence. They think confidence comes from success, from money, from recognition, from having the perfect circumstances, but that's backwards. Confidence comes first, not because life gives it to you, but because your actions earn it. Think about somebody you admire: a successful entrepreneur, an elite athlete, a military leader, a business owner. Do you think they wake up every morning feeling motivated? I mean, come on, of course not. They wake up committed. They've learned something many people never discover: discipline creates confidence, not the other way around. Every time you keep your word, your mind quietly records another piece of evidence. I can trust myself. Those moments, they may seem small, but over months and years, they compound. Just like investing, small deposits made consistently produce extraordinary results. The same is true with your confidence. Coming up, I'm going to explain why the smallest promises often create the biggest transformations. Let's talk about the broken contract. Imagine someone repeatedly broke promises to you. Would you trust them? Probably not. Now ask yourself a harder question: how many promises have you broken to yourself? I'll wake up earlier. I'll exercise tomorrow. I'll spend less money. I'll finally launch that business. I'll make that phone call. I'll stop procrastinating. One by one, those broken promises become broken trust. And eventually, your own mind stops believing what you tell it. And that's why so many people feel stuck. It's not because they aren't capable. It's because they've trained themselves not to believe in their own commitments. That realization changed my perspective, because I stopped asking, how do I become more motivated? And I started asking, how do I become someone who follows through? That one question changed everything. Let's do my Monday coffee conversation. If you and I were sitting across from each other over a beautiful cup of coffee like I have right now, I would ask you one simple question. What's one promise you've been avoiding? Not 10, not 20, one. Because sometimes we make success look far more complicated than it needs to be. One phone call, one chapter, one workout, one difficult conversation, one application, one investment in yourself. The next breakthrough, it probably isn't hiding behind some massive life change. It's hiding behind one decision that you've been postponing. In just a minute, I'm going to give you a challenge that can begin rebuilding your confidence today. Here's where most people go wrong. They try to reinvent their lives overnight. They create impossible routines. Wake up at 4 a.m., read 50 books, go to the gym twice a day, launch 3 businesses. Then 3 days later, it falls apart. Instead, choose one promise. One, people. Something so small, you can't justify skipping it. Read 5 pages, walk for 20 minutes, wake up 15 minutes earlier, save a few bucks, call one person you've been meaning to reconnect with. The goal isn't to impress anyone here. The goal is to become someone who trusts themselves again, because trust, just like wealth, is built one deposit at a time. I want to do my quote of the week. James Clear wrote in Atomic Habits, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. That's powerful. Let me read it again. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. I mean, think about that. Every decision today is casting a vote. Who are you voting to become? Let's do my Bull Charge Challenge. This week's Bull Charge Challenge, it's very simple. Write down one promise, only one. Let's not go to 20. Keep it every day this week. Don't make it dramatic. Make it doable. At the end of 7 days, notice what changed, not just your results, but your confidence, because confidence grows every time you prove to yourself that your word matters. Let's look ahead to this week. Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. It's one of my favorite episodes. Bonds are going to be on the menu. We're going to help you become a smarter, confident, and more informed investor one bite at a time. Wednesday brings Wall Street Wednesday, where we'll break down market trends, economic news, and what it all means for your financial future. Thursday's Networking Thursday, focused on building relationships that create opportunities. Friday is Future Forward Friday, where we explore AI, innovation, and the future of business and investing. Saturday is Success Saturday, where we'll dive in to the habits, psychology, and mindset behind extraordinary achievement. And of course, Sunday is our Reset Sunday. We did that yesterday, helping you recharge, refocus, and prepare for the week ahead. There's something here every day to help you grow, and that's what we're all about. In closing, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Your future isn't determined by one extraordinary moment. It's determined by thousands of ordinary decisions. Every promise you keep to yourself strengthens your confidence. Every disciplined action builds your character. Every small victory, this is huge, creates momentum, and momentum, as we always say, changes lives. So this week, don't wait until you feel motivated. Become someone who keeps their word, because when you trust yourself, you become capable of achieving far more than you ever imagined. I want to thank you for joining me for another Motivation Monday. If today's message encouraged you, share this episode with somebody who needs to hear it. Together, we can build a community committed to growth, opportunity, and lifelong learning. Visit us at thebullyoucan'tbear.com for all the latest episodes, updates, and resources. Until next time, remember, strong markets, stronger mindset, unlimited opportunities. Connect, collaborate, monetize, follow the herd. I'm Donald Johns. And as always remember to stay positive, never quit, and stay unbearably bullish. I love all of you, and thank you for tuning in. I'm going to do the educational disclosure. The Unbearably Bullish podcast is provided for educational and informational purposes only. The opinions expressed are those of the host and do not constitute financial, investment, legal, tax, or professional advice. Discussions regarding investing, entrepreneurship, leadership, business, artificial intelligence, and personal development are intended solely for educational purposes. Investing, always remember, involves risks, including the possible loss of your principal. Always perform your own due diligence and consult qualified financial, legal, or tax professionals before making investment or any business decisions. I love all of you. Thank you so much. And we definitely appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.